This is Die Sporting Network.
Second half here in this one underway. Poly in front here by 15, but it feels like more. Block there. Got to be able to control the ball. Oakdale, they do. I said the engineers can frustrate you a bit. What we haven't seen for the first time. Swings it back. Shot clock at 10. Over to Bayless. Shot clock at 2. Tipped and missed. Oh, how about that? Should have went the other way. .7:15 left here in the third. That's a 3 for Bayless. No good. That's a rebound, no good. 13% from the field is Oakdale right now. And not then. Goes to shooting efforts here. Ovaltine. Trap back to Georges for 2. At the back, no good. Rebound back there to Rowe. Long pass. Up to Rapp. Ball back. Talking to him earlier. Your son's a nice guy, man. Talk to him earlier. Mills inside McCullum. Back to Georges, open 2. Tipped and miss. Trying to get the offensive rebound. Collides. Straps at it. Back to Oakdale. 6:15 left here in the third. Poly, they would tell you shooting wise, this is not one of their better games. And they'll take it though, they're up by 15. Dallas back. Short 3. Ball out of bounds there. We'll pick this up mid-third quarter. Right now it's all Poly at the moment. We're back to game action now. 1:32 left. Poly up 29-13. Oakdale has scored a couple buckets here in the quarter. They're still all engineers. This is a 3. No. Bayless couldn't get it. Mills does. Looking. Elliott to the 10. Pope back. Ovaltine keeps it but lost it. Still harassing there. As Walker was able to get out of there for the Bears. Back door. Layup. No good. Offensive rebound. No good. One more. Well, would have been one more chance. Foul against Poly. Foul against Poly. That's their second of the quarter. No teams really had any major foul trouble so far in the game. Poly has shot 80% from the free throw line, and Oakdale's only shot 43% from the free throw line. So. Both teams combined only made 1 3 in the game so far. Oakdale back. Picked off by Elliott, and off to the races she goes. 1-on-1. Easy 2. one. No point of fouling there, in my opinion.
Personal foul. Was on Oakdale, heavy one. First, she got that.
Lead reverse here on the Bears now on the second shot. Was an offensive rebound. And Pope coming up to the line to shoot a pair.
Nia Sims, her third, team's fourth.
Man.
That point for Polly, Brianna Pope. Substitution for Oakdale, 33, Alexis Rose.
32-13, the lead about to be 20 if Pope can hit it. Got it. 33-13, your score here. As Polly on the verge of winning the last two 3A titles out of 3 years. Stolen. Both the teams played a very efficient game in the sense of doing a lot. Lowry, and one, counted again. Oh! What we got? Offensive foul. Donovan Vince there. Inside, turned it over. 7-6. Lowry to the paint. A little hard off the glass. 2-1. Ends the quarter there. After 3, Polly up 20, 33-13. We'll pick up the full quarter in progress. Coming back at you and in the post game. Polly in control now, their second school title in girls basketball and second in 3 years. And it's been Elliott driving the bus here in this one. She has 6 here in the fourth. Lowry with the Tippmann miss. Back to Oakdale here in this one. Timeout by Oakdale. 1:36 remaining. We're back with the finish. Back here to game action, 1:30 remaining. Here in this one. That's a jumper, no good. Rebound back to Elliott and Polly. Oakdale held to 18 points so far in this one.
But just a reminder that fans are prohibited from entering the court. So please remain
inside. Offensive rebound tacked around, no good. These nice ladies getting some championship to start. Going out of bounds there. 58.5 seconds left. Engineers kind of rolled through the postseason and was very dominant.
Then they are Carter. Megan Baker came in for Oakdale.
Looking.
And Ava Tran.
Shot clock at 20. And picked off. Smothers getting there a little something. Timeout by Polly, kind of calm that side down a little bit. 40 seconds remaining. And we're back with the finish. Looking. Swings it. Stolen. Back the other way. No good there from Brown. 16 seconds. Point and give here for Oakdale. No good there. Polly will win their second state title in 3 seasons. Travel and 1.9 level. Polly was her second state title in school history and a second in 3 seasons. Oakdale final 45-18. High ladies celebrate another state title. Since the end of the first quarter. Oakdale season will end on a record of 22-5, and Coach Kendall Abel Peace wins her 414th game, and their season will end at 26-1. We'll have Polly's trophy presentation, post-game remarks coming up here.
And accepting the is head coach Kendall Peace Abel.
Second title for Coach Abel in 3 years. The Poly, which had a lot of heartbreak before 2022 getting to the final, lose to the likes of Frederick and Glenelg. Split with Howard the last 2 years. Rubber match was in the postseason of quarters earlier.
Congratulations to both teams on an outstanding season. We would like to thank everyone for attending tonight's game. Please drive home
Poly
safely.
wins their second state girls title. And very emphatic passion here in this postseason, very dominant throughout. Back with the post-game presser coming up.
Floor's open.
Kendall's second title in 3 years. How did it feel?
66.67%. I'm joking. It feels good. No time is ever going to be the same. So every team is different, even though some of them have the opportunity to say that this is their second time in 3 years, but no team is the same. Every feeling is going to be different. Even the weather was different today.
You came out forcing turnovers early. What was it just anticipating your passes or what?
I'm a defensive coach. I'd rather just move out of the way kind of sometimes when people have to deal with the offensive talk of it, but defense was my bag, so I really love it. So we talk about it. We've we definitely capitalized on it today, and especially in a venue this big, to be able to get the stops that we did early on.
How much did it drive you guys losing last year? I mean, throughout the year, was that a factor in?
Not necessarily, because you can't think about yesterday when you're worried about tomorrow. So yesterday was yesterday. So I think those kids who played, they put together a very, very serious resume while they were at Poly. They're all 5 out of the 7 of them are playing Division I basketball. 2 are playing one's playing Division II, and the other one's playing at a Division III school. So I don't think that failures are just things that kind of push you forward. You have your write-offs, your time with the failure, and then you kind of develop and you grow. Everything can't always go your way. But I hope maybe Norfolk State won today in the MEAC championship.
They did.
Did they? Don't be mad. Debria Clark's happy. She just got to come. Me too.
Oh, Lord.
Me too.
I forgot she is there.
Yes. So they're doing well in their respective conferences. So I think one thing that they learn from their program is resilience. So it's not a whole bunch of giving up. It's lessons and move forward.
They put their ace defender on Mikkel, but you got other people step up. Just talk about the kind of team you had to have. You had the bigs and everything, scoring and everything like that. So
I think we were a little bit prepared for the face guard because we've watched them do it before. They face guarded a young lady who shoots very, very deep for Linganore, and they played Linganore a number of times this year. But the face guarding is part of the reason why I believe Chloe Mills got as open as she was, because the face guarding was happening on her side. So I don't know that Chloe typically takes that many shots, but she knows when she's open. So I think it's not necessarily an oversight for Chloe not to be in here right now, but Chloe is definitely the heartbeat to this machine.
The Edgewood game, I know, was tough, but after that, y'all kind of...
You bringing up old stuff?
No, come on. See that? I told you to behave early, didn't I? So after that, y'all just kind of rolled through Howard and River Hill, and now with the Oakdale win today, just talk about that. And y'all resiliency, again, was shown in full presence from that on to now.
So even just like looking at teams or trying to figure out what you're going to put together to guard or defend, Edgewood had played some people that we had already played this year, and I don't think it was any film that indicated that they were going to shoot that well. But one thing that I know just from knowing different people who have played at Poly, it is definitely a shooter's gym. So if you can, if the lights were good, I don't think they missed more than 5 shots. Honestly, whatever they threw up really literally blew up. So hitting a lot of deep threes, hitting a lot, like even bank shots off of driving to the basket. Edgewood was just good. So I don't know what year those kids are, but I'm sure we'll see them at some point again.
Gordon Ariana here. Just talk about your activity on both ends inside. You really just dominated the game throughout there.
Who was that?
I think, like, in practice, we definitely prepared to not only work on offense, but also work on defense. And my teammates need me, and I need my teammates. So a lot of the things defensively come from me trusting that my teammate behind me has my back, and I can work with what I had. I think defense definitely leads to offense. So none of us really get discouraged when an offensive possession doesn't go our way, because we know we can fight hard on defense.
Talk about Elliott's impact throughout the year, because again, she hit a lot of big shots, and again, she was doing her thing tonight. Just talk about her presence on y'all team and how of a difference maker she's been.
Y'all can tell the truth. London.
Oh, she's. Oh, good. Go.
London, I don't know, she's a dog.
She's the perfect baby sister. She gets on all of their nerves all the time, and then she comes through definitely in the clutch for them a lot. So I think she's going to be a lot of fun to watch for the next couple of years as well.
Especially in practice.
Yeah, very high. So actually, London was number 14 for McCall yesterday. So
They had some pretty good size when you guys handled it. Have you faced teams with that kind of a size before?
it's really deceptive on film, because their bigs definitely are exactly the size that they say, but on film, they look very close in height, even the smaller ones of them. So I was kind of shocked by that. I didn't necessarily remember all of them from last season, but their bigs were definitely a presence. So definitely staying close, going under the shot blocker's arms as opposed to giving space or fading away was a big deal.
McCall and Amelia, just talk about last year's team and this year's team. What were some differences?
I think we had a lot of good seniors last year. They were really physical on defense and offense, and I think this year, I think we're still the same. We practice the same, and I feel like we just have different players. Like most of us, we started off on the bench, and we had to move our way on the court because we used to play defense on the starters, the seniors last year, and I feel like that really prepared us for games like this, just being physical and going out there and working hard.
Yeah, last year's team, they were amazing. I mean, I think we all really looked up to them, and we knew that this year, without them, we all had to step up and play as a team and really make it a team game. And I think just throughout the year, we got closer, and we really were able to work together well.
Talk about the schedule you guys played. You played McDonough. You go out and you play people.
Yeah.
You talking about old stuff too. Go ahead. We supposed to be in
around.
Yeah, I think the lights were kind of bright for us with McDonough, but we stayed right in the game. McCall had a big game that day. Amelia called some shots, pretty tough. And Kennedy Ume kind of wore us down around the rim, and we ended up losing by 5. But I think it was definitely a tremendous game to be played against somebody that's committed to come here, someone going to Stanford, a kid that's getting ready to probably compete as Player of the Year. I think we definitely developed our cloth from being able to pick and pull that schedule around the way that we need to. So we had Gerstel this year. Also, we played Georgetown Prep. I think Georgetown Day. I think they are. We played a school from PA earlier in the year. Ariana had a really good game. That game I remember because it was one of our first. We played Dunbar, DC. So not just those games that are out of conference, but we, I think, have a pretty gritty conference schedule when it comes to like the Western and the Forest Park. So I think that's always a good matchup. So nobody's schedule is grind every day. But
Well,
We'll take one more question.
talking about this game, if you want to do that one.
y'all can tell I give Mike Franey a hard time.
Yeah, yes, you do.
Good. And I ain't quitting. So.
Oh boy. How surprised were you jumping out to the 10-0 lead?
Not super surprised at all. We've had some 10-0 leads. We've had them go our way. We've had them go the other way. So not necessarily surprised. I've been back and forth at the state tournament a lot, and I think a lot more goes into the game than X's and O's. So you never ever can let up. You have to just be able to stay in the moment and play what the moment is giving to you, because the lead is not always a lead when the clock starts stopping or when people come up and are more competitive. And I believe Oakdale is a really strong third quarter team from what I've watched of them. And I was expecting that jump out third quarter. They beat a pretty tough Oxon Hill. I think Oxon Hill is out of gas, but very, very respectable coach at Oxon Hill as well.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Can we get a picture right quick?
Yeah.
This is Dye Sporting Network.